There's a real censorship problem in America that few people know about. Did you know that there are certain topics that both Google and YouTube heavily censor? What are these topics they don't want us talking about? Why can we not talk about them? And most importantly, what's the solution? Censorship is a suppression of speech or public communication. Many subjects have been censored throughout history because certain material was considered objectionable, harmful, sensitive, or in some cases, just inconvenient. So let's see first where we are being suppressed. We already know that there are suppression issues with both Facebook and Twitter, but the ones that few people know about is that we're being suppressed on both YouTube and Google. These two companies are one and the same. Many of you may not realize that Google purchased YouTube for $1.65 billion in 2006. Remember, you must create a Google account to even join YouTube. Today, YouTube users consume 1 billion hours worth of video every day, and an average YouTube user spends around 20 minutes on YouTube daily. Google has 246 million users that regularly use the platform in the United States alone. It dominates the search engine market, and it is the most visited website in the world. There are over 99,000 searches on Google every second of every day. Something else to consider about Google, though, is that 32% of the search engine results are from left-leaning publications, while only 5% are from right-leaning. That's more than 6 on the left for every 1 on the right. Have you ever wondered why a YouTube comment was removed? Have you ever heard of someone being unsubscribed from a YouTube channel and the user claimed they didn't do it? Or has your notification bell been turned off automatically? These may be some of the indications of YouTube and Google suppression, but not all. There is a real censorship problem in America, and this is a problem that you won't hear about on the evening news or in your local newspaper. It's the dirty little secret of the modern internet age. Increasingly, advertisers are deciding which content you are allowed to read, listen to, and discuss. Google has been especially guilty in preventing you from seeing certain topics discussed online. In an effort for this video to not be suppressed, I'm going to show you the 3 topics and not tell you. Number 1, Number 2, and Number 3. Pretty much any time we write anything suggesting that, Number 3 for example, and how panic about Number 3 may just be overblown. The article is flagged and demonetized for unreliable and harmful claims, even though many of those articles cite scientists and quote reliable sources. These topics of censorship are not just randomly generated by Google and YouTube. Make no mistake about it, and many of you may not want to see it this way, but this has everything to do with politics. Anyone who expresses an opinion that opposes the left-wing biological or scientific argument of any of these 3 topics are automatically censored and suppressed. Because of this, many content creators are using self-censorship. After all, YouTube is a business for most content creators. But this is a slippery slope, because I believe in more speech, not less. Paula Boyard from the PJ Media writes, "We are in an existential fight for the soul of America, and we cannot back down." I agree with Paula. The more these topics are censored, the more we should talk about them. History shows us time and time again that if we don't fight back, we will have more things being censored in the future. So what is the solution? Stop using YouTube? Stop using Google? No. Use those platforms, but do it smartly. You may not be able to plainly say what you want to say, and that's really unfortunate, but the main objective here is to get your message out. Be creative. Use other forms of social media and promote them. Give your audience every way possible to see your thoughts and allow more people to connect to the truth. It's really unfortunate that in America today, we are being censored by big business because of advertisements and money. I'm a huge proponent of freedom of speech both in the government and public spaces, especially if that free speech is using sound reasoning, logic, and evidence to back up and support their opinion. We should never seek to silence the other side, no matter what side you are on. The conversation is important. For media to present only one side of an argument as truth and try to ingrain that into a child's mind is evil and must be called out. Here at Coach's Archives, I'll report and tell you the truth, whether 2 people watch or 2 million. Thank you guys for being here today. I pray that the good Lord rains down blessings on you and your family and draws you nearer to Him, all that in Jesus Christ's precious holy name. See you on the next one.